Hello and welcome back to Bucket Drop. We're playing Golden Sun. The reason I'm playing Golden Sun, I was actually going to play Super Meat Boy, but I burnt the hell out of my hand today again on my cast iron. Though this time I did not grab the cast iron while it was smoking hot like an idiot. Instead, I cooked a burger in it, then put another burger into it like an idiot, pointed towards me, and hot oil splattered out of it onto my hand. It's not as bad as when I grabbed the cast iron. My hand was absolutely destroyed. Now I just have... it's right on the palm of my hand, so... I can't move my fingers as quickly as I would love to right now, so... I don't want to get all furious and vibrating playing Super Meat Boy, so I figured I'd go with a little easier on me, easier on my hand and everything. Play a little Golden Sun. Now, before we get into anything, I do need to acknowledge... I screwed up entirely the Jin placement. I know this is supposed to be a no trading run, but right now I'm going to have to do it because the setup that I planned out is impossible. And I should have known this because I had all 4 characters in a tri-elemental class, and I've always known from playing this game for so long that you can't have all 4 characters in a tri-elemental class at the same time. So one person has to get screwed, basically. So I'm going to do one trade now, because I still would have had to been doing a lot of skipping and stuff, and overall, I think I actually made the game very slightly harder for myself. So I'll allow this one screw-up. There's no trading after this. The issue I have is I miscounted Venus Jin. I was accounting for too many of them, I think, or... whatever I was doing, Garrett should not be having these Mars Jin is essentially the problem, which of course it is. You put your mono elemental Jin on a class, it's not going to help them on the user. So I'm going to put everyone into standby, and I'll walk you through what I should have done. So the biggest change comes right away. Whoops. Flint was supposed to go to Garrett, not Isaac. So right away, Garrett's supposed to be doing most of this game as a brute. Then we skip Forge. Isaac gets Gust. That's still the same. We skip Granite. We skip Breeze. We skip Fever, again, because we're waiting. Ivan was mostly correct. Mia comes with Fizz, and it gets set to Ivan. Now we could do all the backtracking. So really the only difference, I think, is we skipped Forge. We skipped one more Jin... than we normally would have here, I think. Or it might have been the same. But then we go back for Fever. Fever goes to Mia. Mia becomes a Pilgrim. Mia is unfortunately going to be the character that gets screwed out a little bit out of this, so I should have been giving the stuff for boosting PP to Ivan, because Ivan's really going to be my healer. Though Mia will be able to heal, she's going to be weaker than everyone else. Alright, after we get Fever, we go back for Forge. Forge, again, goes to Mia, and Mia ranks up. She doesn't get any new synergy, but she ranks up. Then we get Breeze. Breeze goes to Isaac. Isaac classes up. Go back for Granite. Granite goes to Garrett. Garrett classes up. Then we're done backtracking. We go back to the lighthouse. Sleet goes on Ivan again. Now everyone's in a second tier dual elemental class, so the fight against Satoros would have actually been easier, I think. So going on from there, Zephyr still goes to Isaac. Quartz goes to Garrett. The biggest change, basically, is that I had Mia and Garrett backwards, essentially. So Garrett gets Quartz. Next one is Mist. Mist goes to Ivan. Get Corona. Corona goes to Mia. And we just got Spritz. Spritz would have went to Ivan, which would have given me Wish for the boss battle we just did. So, basically at this point, I've been doing a little mixing matching when I didn't have to. Everyone just has the exact kind they're supposed to have right now. Or, everyone just has one type of Jin right here. So later on in the game, I'm going to have to do some more skipping, and I'm going to have to do a little bit more skipping than in my original write-up when I was incorrect. So now we're all good. Now we're correct. Now we can get on with it. Another thing I wanted to introduce, I know I mentioned it briefly one time, is my shower song. every day when I shower, I play some music, and I share it with my... okay, and what we need to do now, we need to go back over this way, and we need to make our way through the desert. So we can cut a shortcut back through this way. Yeah, back through this way. Right? Right? Yes. So, every day when I take a shower, I listen to some music. It helps me time out my showers. Not that I'm sitting there going like, okay, I gotta take 5 showers. But it lets me be like, oh, I've been in here for a while. I should get moving. Or, and also I just like listening to music. So, today's shower song was Minerva by the Deftones. And I'm not gonna mention it on the microphone most days. I can't stop sweating. I wish I brought a change of clothes. So the way this dungeon, whatever, works... Do I still have... Okay, reveal is still set to L. The way this works is, as I'm walking around in the sand, that bar will go up, and if it gets all the way to the top, I will take damage. So I need to use reveal to find the hidden oases. Oases. As Llama Hama Mama told us before, but in case you forgot, because it's been... Well, it's probably been just a couple days since the last episode of Golden Sun went up, but it's been quite a while since I recorded it, so I guess it's more for me reminding. Yeah, so I'm not going to mention on the recording what my shower song is, because, as you know, I generally record several episodes in one. So if I record 3 episodes of Golden Sun, they would all have the same shower song, because otherwise I would be showering in between each... healing is now much quicker. I'd have the same shower song for each episode, because I'm not going to shower multiple times in the day. The only time I shower multiple times in the day is when I go golfing. I usually shower in the morning before I go out, because I'm going out in public, I gotta shower. And then I shower when I get home afterwards, because I'm all sweaty, especially now that it's hot out. I think I should be able to get away with doing this. But, so I'll going forward, I'll edit it into the beginning of the episode as I edit them. So, like, at the beginning of... I didn't do it at the beginning of this episode because I said it out loud, but for episodes going forward, at the beginning of the video, you'll see today's shower song. It just seems like a fun little thing that we can all do. You can all play along. Maybe I don't know, throw some trivia about the band or something on there. That could be fun. Hold on, sorry about that. I had to burp. Let's try. I could kind of talk about a little bit more synergy now. Let me see. I think that's actually the only... Oh, no, Garrett has a little bit more synergy, too, so I'll talk about those a little bit. For the most part, my synergy... Whoa, that was strong. Yeah, Isaac was already in this class. So Garrett, Planet Diver is very powerful in terms of all of the single target added bonus attacks. Planet Diver is the strongest one, A, because it's, I think, very slightly stronger than the other ones anyway, but also because the Brute class line has the highest attack rating of all of the classes that learn it, one of these, so it will always be a little bit stronger, obviously, of course, unless if it resists Mars. Growth and Mad Growth we know already. Blast and Nova are pretty powerful. Blast would have been nice early on. It's probably almost as powerful as Mad Growth, honestly. And Nova's pretty powerful, and it does 5. It targets 5, and that's all he knows. This class line does not learn a ton of synergy. We don't actually need to do that. Yeah, Ivan's the same. The only difference is now he has Wish, and the only new thing for Mia is Drench, which is a stronger version of Douse, but still not very good. So, honestly, our synergy is not that different, but Ivan having Wish is the big deal, and I'm about to have to use it again. Whew. Fireball is powerful. Fireball, Garrett losing... Garrett, I didn't really use it at all, but Fireball is a really good synergy that Garrett could have been using, I guess. Getting lost in this desert now. Did I... Oh, no, I didn't go this way yet. So some of them have antlions. I love the cute little heart. If you see these, you can just walk away. The only reason you would get caught by them is if you did what I did, or if you walk into the middle of the circle and then use reveal, you'll automatically be put into the battle. I'm doing this on purpose because why not? They're not that hard. They give some decent experience. Oh. Oh, it's, yeah. It knows Earthquake, but it got, Psych Sealed, which is nice. Right. So today's shower song, it actually, if I do it again, it's still there, so you can just fight that infinitely if you wanted to for some reason. I think there's something on the other side. I know there's some treasure in here, I think. There's at least one Djinn. Well, not at least. There is one Djinn in this desert. I feel like there's like some kind of... I think there's a weapon I can get, but I'm not sure. I'll find out later, I guess. Ew, my clothes are drenched in sweat. They're just gonna keep saying the same shit over and over again. Oasis? Oh, well, treasure. I am gonna get hurt. And a Vulcan Axe. It is a, So, I'm actually... It's stronger, but I'm actually not gonna give this to Garrett right away. Yep, I'm about to take some damage. So let's see. Garrett's... Isaac's 217, so we'll see... 63. Okay, so it does around 40, 50-ish damage, so that's... It's nothing that one wish won't heal, but... I mean, that's 9 synergy I wouldn't have had to use, so... It's not nothing. It's not nothing. But, the Vulcan Axe, if you could tell by its name, has a Mars Unleash, and we're in a desert. So the stuff here is generally pretty resistant to Mars. So I don't want that, I don't want that synergy, or I don't want that Unleash to activate, because it'll be a little bit less powerful, so I'm not going to do that. But what I was saying about today's shower song, which normally I wouldn't be talking about it, like I said, because I'm going to edit into the video later. Oh, there's more treasure chests. A potion. Today's shower song, as I said, is Minerva by the Deftones, and it took me a long time to get into the Deftones. In general, I wasn't much of a metalhead until, like, about my junior year of college, I think, is when I would say I really started to become... Because I became friends with one of my future roommates freshman year. I lived with him sophomore year, and then I lived with him and 2 other people my junior and senior year, and he is a big metalhead. His favorite band's Dream Theater. He likes the Mars Volta. I like a lot of bands that he liked and listened to all the time, so... Is there anything here? No. So, like, his alarm... was, I'll fight this one too. His alarm was, I believe, it was a song by the Mars Volta, and I think, like, his ringtone or something was a song by Dream Theater, so that was kind of my window into metal. When I started, like, trying to listen to metal, because all of my roommates liked metal, and I liked, like, classic rock, and I liked heavier classic rock and everything. Oh, what did Isaac just learn? Haunt. I am never going to use that. So I kind of just wanted to... I listen to most music. There's, I don't really like country. I don't like a lot of, like, stupid pop. I don't like, electronic music. It's kind of stuff like that. I'm done fighting these things. But for the most part, I'll give just about anything a chance. So I wanted to just, expand my horizons and get into metal. So I started listening to a bunch of metal, and I did already like System of a Down. And that's relevant because years ago in, I want to say 20... What was it? It was probably 2014? Somewhere around 2012 to 20... No, I guess it would have been... Yeah, it would have been at least 2012. So probably around... maybe it was 2012, but... System of a Down and the Deftones went on tour together. And I love System of a Down. One of my best friends in middle school loved them. He had a System of a Down themed bar mitzvah. And... he kind of got me into them, and I was like, oh, wow, these guys are great. So that was a show I was excited for. And like I said, I think by that point, I was working outside, doing the tickets not the tickets, doing the baggage claim for the shows. I'm getting a little turned around here. Oh, there's one. I can't remember if it's this room or a different room, but somewhere around here there's a djinn in one of these reveal spots. So I asked to be inside for that show because I was super excited about it. And at that point, I had never heard a Deftones song. And their show, I don't know, it was fine. I didn't dislike it, but I wasn't, like, super into it. You know, I would, tap my head around, whatever. By the time System of a Down comes on, though, I'm pumped up, I'm hyped. Nope, not you. I think it's in this room. Where are you? Here? No? I'm gonna get hurt again. Ooh, Lucky Pepper. I forgot to look up what luck actually does. But, I guess I'll just give it to me again. Other than the stat boosters that I already accidentally gave her, that's going to be the only one she gets, is the luck ones. Yeah, it's still fine. Here? No. I really thought that the, No, I don't want to use Blast with him. That's too much synergy. I really thought that the, Djinn was in here, but I guess it's in a different area. If I miss it, I'll run back and get it, but I thought it was in here. Oh well. But anyway, yeah, I didn't love the Deftones, but I saw them live. They put on a fine show, whatever. And later on, I actually like looked into them, and I just couldn't get into them. I don't know what it was. I know well, now I know they're very critically acclaimed. Everyone always says they're like Tool, which I love Tool. I didn't like Deftones. I liked Tool right away. But with Deftones, it took me a little while, and everyone calls them, like, smart metal, which is what people say about Tool also. And I kind of never got why. Like, all the reviews, they started off kind of as, like, a new metal band, and then they were this... Oh, I'm in the wrong area. I'm gonna get hurt again. They became like alternative metal, like similar to System of a Down. I can kind of hear it. Why they were on tour together. They don't sound exactly the same, but they fit together. It's not a perfect fit, but it fits. I just need to keep checking because I might have missed one of these. There it is. Okay. Good thing I was checking because I was about to walk past this guy. Oh, and I don't even have to fight him. Awesome. And this one would have been going to Isaac anyway, but even before I fix the screw up. But let's see, does Isaac learn any new synergy? I think he does, but it's not anything I'll be using. Impact and Ward, okay, that's pretty good. The biggest benefit of this, of course, is that all of his stats will go up. But Impact is good. It's a good synergy. I won't really be having him use it because I'll just be attacking with him. But if for any reason I don't need him to attack, I can throw in an extra impact. Okay, so good thing I ran into that. I'll do one of those, do one of these. But yeah, I listened to Deftones a couple times, and I just couldn't get into them. I don't know what it was specifically. Like, I liked other music that sounded kind of like them, but I just couldn't... I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. And my friends that liked metal also kind of weren't really into the Deftones. And I gave them a couple more tries over the years, and with mixed results. I never was like, oh, this is awesome, but I was always just like, yeah, this is fine. And then finally, what was it? It was when I was, it was probably like a year or so ago. Did I miss something? I know there's something down. I can't go down here right now, can I? No, I don't think I can. All right. There's another desert later where you want to go down the sand waterfalls, but I don't think there's... Can I go in here? No. So I don't think there's anything here. It was... within the last couple years... Oh, here comes a boss battle. Alright, everyone's healed up. Everyone's all set. Garrett... Yeah, Garrett doesn't need the attack boost right now. Well, there will be a boss battle. Right? I think there's a boss battle. Is there not a boss battle here? No, there is going to be one. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. Down here, there's more stuff. And I'm about to get... Yep. I'm sorry I keep saying, I'm getting distracted by myself here. For whatever reason, when I listened to Deftones for the first couple times, I didn't get into it, but I gave them a couple more chances, and I kind of realized that they have this cool shoegazy kind of sound. Oh, this is our first mint. Mint increases agility. And I think I'm going to give it to... Wow, Mia's got really high agility. Oh, right, because I gave her the elven shirt, because she was my healer. I think I'm going to move that to Ivan, now that Ivan has, Wish. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. Sorry, Mia. You're getting a little outclassed. But, in that case, I will give the mint to her. Because by the end game, Ivan, Mia, and Garrett will all know Wish. So Ivan should probably always be going first, and I can get out a quick Wish if I need to. Garrett will most likely be going last, so he can heal up at the end of the turn if he needs to. And Mia, we'll have her in the middle. She can heal if she needs to. And she'll be the worst party member, unfortunately, so I'll let her hopefully use her as healing, even though she won't be as good at Ivan as Ivan will be at it. But I've noticed Deftones, actually with this song, Minerva, I think I'm pronouncing that right. I know that name from Fire Emblem, his character named Minerva in Fire Emblem 5, or no, 6? I forget which one. There's the boss. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not afraid of you. Manticore. Tiny Manticore. Let's see. Lower its resistance. I'm gonna do that. Haunts a foe with an evil spirit. I don't think this really works on bosses. I forget what it does. I mix it. There's Maunt and there's Haunt and there's Doom or Curse. One of them will kill you in a couple turns, like Doom in Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest. The other one, I forget what it does, actually. I think it, just does a little bit of damage, similar to Poison, but Garrett kind of just has to attack because Planet Diver is... Oh, she doesn't have any healing synergy. Oh, she's useless for a little while. As soon as she gets one more Mars Djinn, she'll learn Wish, but until then, she's not very good right now. Actually, the next... She's not going to get that for a little while, though. It's going to be quite a while, so she's going to be useless for ages now. Oh, well. Now I need to... Ivan's going to start healing. And she's going to cure poison on herself. So this boss is the first of many that's going to attack 2 times per turn. In fact, actually, that thing afflicted me with deadly poison, which is stronger than regular poison. It does extra damage. It's like... Oh, there's Curse. Okay, so I think that's what it is. Now Mia will die soon. Once those once those little flames go away. I'm going to use Impact on Isaac, and I'm going to drench the Manticore. That might do more damage than her attack. Okay, so that does it. That did increase his damage. I was still, not positive that using... Ooh. I was still not positive that increasing my... Oh, you had to wrap Garrett in Delusion. Okay, I think... It's on Delusion, okay. So I can remove the Delusion there. Okay, so Mia's not useless. She can heal the status, which is annoying. Those are annoying status abilities, and normally I just kind of deal with them. Right now, we gotta remove those. Drop my defense. That's not ideal. You don't need a Wish yet. You can use Impact on... Let's do another Impact on Garrett. And let's cure your poison. Right, Deftones. Deftones have this kind of shoegazy sound to them. I realized I'm not a big fan of shoegaze on its own. Oh shit, what's the band? They're like the shoegaze band. Why can't I remember the name? I know the album's called Loveless. My Bloody Valentine. That's what it is. My Bloody Valentine. I'm not really into shoegaze on its own, and the shoegaze is a dumb name that a lot of people have made fun of correctly because it's a really dumb name. The reason it's called shoegaze is because there's so many effects on the instruments that the people, the musicians would stare at their feet for the... Oh, I can dispel this. Oh, cool. The musicians would stare at their feet to activate their guitar pedals. So it was called shoegaze, because it looked like they were just staring at their feet rather than the audience. It's a cute little name, but it's dumb. It's cute, but it's dumb. And I don't like bands that are straight up shoegaze, but I do like bands that are shoegaze influenced. Like Smashing Pumpkins is one of the most well-known ones. Obviously, Smashing Pumpkins is one of the biggest rock bands ever, really. And they have this, like, kind of shoegaze influence sound, but they're not straight up shoegaze. They're kind of like shoegaze, grunge. Nice, Manticore down. Any new synergy? Nope. And moving on. So, when I heard Minerva, I was like, oh, that's kind of caught this, like, real big, hazy, shoegazy kind of sound. Okay, we actually have another... We have another gin we can get right here. I was originally going to be skipping this one. It's a world map gin whenever it decides to show up. No, not there. They have this, like, cool shoegazy sound on that song, and I went, okay, I could kind of get into this. So I looked into some of their other albums, and when I kind of went into it, like, looking at it from... I can like this perspective, then I just pretty much immediately started to like it. So now they've entered my regular rotation of bands, which I don't listen to as much music as I did, because I'm still working from home. And when I was at the office, I would listen to music on the train ride. God, where is this guy? I would listen to music on the train ride and later subway ride when I moved into where I am currently. It is here, right? I don't think it's that. Yeah, it's here. It's somewhere in this little square. I would listen to it on the way. I would listen to it at the office. Where the hell are you? And when I was at the office, I would listen to the music. I would, like, watch some videos, maybe watch a little bit of anime when I had downtime, whatever. Now that I'm at home, I'm not listening to as much music because I have chance. I could play video games when I have downtime. I can watch YouTube videos and listen to podcasts, which I can listen to podcasts at the office too. I just didn't do it as much because I was more likely to have to get up and go do something. All right, I need to verify that I'm actually looking in the right spot here. After I finish this, I'm just going to quickly check if I'm in the exact right spot. I'm pretty sure I am, and it's not supposed to take this long for it to show up. I think when in the areas where you can find one, they're supposed to be super common, so I'm just going to stop for one quick second. Yeah, I am in the right spot. Right here. It should be like right here. I think it's anywhere on this little island. It has never taken this long for it to show up before. This is bizarre. This is very, very bizarre. Now, the most music I listen to now, other than my shower song, is I listen to music when I work out, which I'm doing more now that I'm at home. And I wasn't... There he is. I wasn't doing that at the office when I was going to the office because I was just like, oh, come on. Too much of the day. I have to wake up... I can wake up an hour later now than I did before, like... And I had to take time to commute to the office, take time to commute home from the office. I had to, like, get undressed to relax and everything. It's just too much time taken out. So if I wanted to work out, I had to either wake up early, and I'm already waking up an hour later now than I was then, or do it when I got home from work, and I just didn't want to. Now I still did every now and then. Now I'm working out more often now that I have time. Not as much as I should. So now I'm not giving it to Garrett. I'm just gonna... Okay, so he would learn Spire if I gave this to him right now. But Vine goes to Mia, which is going to change nothing. It's just going to boost her stats a little bit. It's going to be... The reason I'm doing this is because the she's gonna have some whatever Jin on her anyway. She's basically she's gonna have 4 fire Jin, which lets her learn Wish, and then everything else is kind of just the extra throwaway stuff's going on her. The reason I did that now is because we're gonna skip 1 Jin, and then we're going to get Garrett a specific Jin that I want him to have, not just a specific type of Jin, but I want Garrett to have this specific Jin. It is the best Jin in the game. Anyone that's played anyone that's played Golden Sun knows exactly which Jin that is, and I want Garrett to have it because I want him to be able to use it. It's Kite. Kite is the best Jin in the game. There's 2 Jin that are specifically the best Jin in the game. One of them is Kite, the other one is Flash. Kite lets you could basically trade your turn for someone else's. Kite lets someone act twice. Where are we here? This is Calais. All right. Kite lets someone act twice, and what did I say? Flash takes away like 90% of the damage for the turn. And a very effective strategy is to just repeatedly use and set Kite to eliminate damage. That's one of the better boss strategies. So we're gonna pick up here in Calais next time on Bucket Drop. Peace out.